Andrew the Giant.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Woo! Lab After Dark is starting soon. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to eat or whatever, you know.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
What's the point in causing any trouble?
Andrew the Giant.
I forgot to set our freaking goal for our 50 goal or whatever, but it starts out at $1, okay? Just like it did last time. So if we did 50 of them for $1, that's $50. So, thank you, Josh.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Lab After Dark. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. Muscles and Mascara sending 50 Lab After Dark memberships. Very kind of you. That is a lot of members. So thank you so much. And welcome back, everybody, from... If you were at the show earlier on the lab today, a very somber show. And one thing I hate, and 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 I hate. Testing. Can you hear me? Is that bad? All right, good. Yeah, I've been having just glitches upon glitches upon glitches. I got 99 problems and a glitch is one for sure. Anyway, Muscles, I want to thank you so much for gifting 50 Lab After Dark memberships. And Noel, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I wasn't muted. I was glitchy and frozy. Sucky. It's sucky. Glitches, bitches, and needs stitches. No doubt about it. Straight to the dome, bro. It's like
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
my favorite. Straight to the throat. I don't know. Anyway. So anyway, I've been keeping you updated on what's going on with Gam. Good news today, just out of nowhere. You know, we've been escorting her to the bathroom, you know, making sure because she's wanted the help. And she was a little emotional this morning because she's going through a pretty rough time. Don't tell her I told you this. But she was just emotional. I just kind of saw her wiping some tears from her eyes, and I just asked what was wrong, and she just said that she had felt overwhelmed, and that she just felt overwhelmed, and anyway, I told her, just let it out. It's okay. It's all right. And she did. And then I was sitting there, and all of a sudden she just starts scooting her ass down the hall to the bathroom all by herself. Skirt. I went, what? What? She's like, it was just like, just right past me. Skirt. I went, what the? Wow. And she's off to the races. And so she's been doing that all day now. So she's good to go right now. She's doing well, She just, had to get some of it out, and she got it out. And here she goes, skirting down the hall. Skirt. It was so funny. I was like, what the hell is she doing? That's Cakes Boot. That's exactly right. She's like, well, I got to get my bearings. And she's getting her bearings. And she was, like I said, she was just a little emotional, going through a lot. She's amazing. And tomorrow we'll celebrate Mother's Day. And I told myself I'm not going to, I'm going to make this Mother's Day for her. Even though she's my grandmother, she raised me like I was her own. And sometimes I get down on Mother's Day, like a lot of people.
Muscles and Mascara, Flex Bicep Emoji, donated $19.99 through Super Chat. Happy Mother's Day to your G-Ma. And all thieves who are mothers or are mother figures. Literally the toughest humans on earth.
There's no question about that. There is no question that they're the toughest humans on earth. And Muscles, thank you so much for that. I would think that my toughness would come from her. I mean, she's incredibly strong. Most mothers, or like you said, grandmothers. I say this all the time. I say it again. I don't know if I'm a feminist. I don't even know what that is. But I think that women are the much more put together glue to a family than most men could ever want to be. The fact of the matter is men run off on their children a lot at a very high rate because they can. They're not the ones carrying the child. And not that they can, but they do. And moms have to stay and figure it out a lot of the times without the father. I mean, I know 20 people like that. I know, it's crazy to me. No help, none from dads. And mothers are always left with the bill. Most of the time. And that's a fact. And there is a special bond between fathers and their children. There's no doubt about it. But there is no bond quite like a mother's, or a mother figure, or somebody that you consider a mother. And it's just how it is. It's just the way the world works, I guess. And it's really incredible. I like I said, I know that there's a lot of women out there that are doing the job of two, and it's not an easy thing. So a lot of nothing but love and respect for that. Like I said, I just think that, not that men aren't an important part of the family structure. There's no question that they are, but without mothers.
Mary donated $5 through Super Chat. Pop says that not a feminist. That's just smart.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I've just always thought very highly of, because of my sister and my grandmother. I mean, look, my grandpa was around, but I mean, I was mostly raised by women. And if it wasn't women, then I was going to be raised by wolves. So I was mostly raised by my sister and my grandmother. And my grandpa was around, but he was busy. He's working. And, I mean, he did this stuff with me. He played baseball and got me into sports and stuff like that. But I mean, day in and day out, I was dealing with women, my sister and grandmother mostly. So I had to deal with that, but they're both extremely tough and persistent and nurturing. And if you don't, you need to either, go see the doctor, or are you taking care of yourself? Are you eating enough? Are you eating too much? Are you not drinking enough, water? Or, it's, how are you feeling mentally? Or just, and my sister, who is a great mother and a great sister, she's absolutely crazy, because her kids, her two boys, are hemophiliacs. They're my nephews. So they have hemophilia, which is a clotting disorder. And meaning that if they get cut and they don't have the protein factor that they're supposed to have, then the bleeding doesn't stop. Well, they have very good medicine for that now. And my family is carriers. My mother was a carrier. My sister's a carrier. Women typically don't have hemophilia, but they pass it on to the males. It's a really weird thing. It's a really weird disease. But I've never had any issues. I'm not a hemophiliac. My cousin is. My two nephews are. And then my whole family seems to be carriers of it, from what I understand. But my sister's so crazy because she's convinced that I have it with absolutely no evidence whatsoever. And I've been injured majorly a few different times. And I always tell her, I stopped bleeding. She's like, she's so friggin' convinced. I remember one time she sandbagged me. She says, hey, I want you to come to this dinner. It's for hemophiliac awareness for the boys. She was trying to get the nurse to get me to get tested for it. I told the lady, I said, it's a waste. I'm not a hemophiliac. I'm not. And she's like, my sister is just like, or Josh, come on. What? No, I'm not getting. It's crazy. She's nuts. But that just really comes from a place of love and care, to be honest with you. She's still crazy. Absolutely insane with that. She sandbagged me, dude. She did the whole time. I knew she was I knew she was up to something. She'd been acting all funky and stuff. And she's like, yeah, come to this. And I was like, all right. Sounds cool. Like there's going to be a free dinner. Nope. Sandbag me. She sandbagged me. Crazy can be good. Crazy can also be crazy. I was telling her I don't have, like, I just don't have hemophilia. She can't help herself. I don't think she tries either, by the way. Let's see here. Oh, beep, boop, beep. I actually know she doesn't try. Well, I really do love my sister, but I'm still not gonna. There's no need to do it. That's just how she is. There's no. What I'm telling you is, I mean, yeah, I mean, I would do it. I don't want to. It's just it's just not necessary. There's just nothing. There's no reason to do it, but I'm just telling you that that's how she is. She's just like, you know, but it comes from a place of love, is what I'm saying. You know, did I miss? What did Pam say? And Precosin says that I saw you say that you have 3 children and it's just you. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's an everyday thing. Kelsey says, Josh, your strength, your compassion, the way you stand up for others, that's your mama's love, still living through you, even though she's gone. She left the best of herself in you. And you carry it forward every day. Well, I absolutely appreciate you saying that. But, yeah. Yep. She's a great woman. I'll tell you this. It was so weird. The other day when I was helping, like, down our hallway, there's just like the photo, you know, how people display their photos. There's just photos everywhere. And then on the wall, there's a photo of my mother. It's a hand painted photo. And then my sister on one side and I'm on the other side. And I'm not even kidding. And it's just always kind of been there. So I don't really pay attention to it much. It's just there, you know, it's just, I mean, I've seen it 100 million times, but as I was walking down, or I was waiting for grandmother to go down the hall, I was walking, I had my head down and I just kind of looked up, and right in front of me was my mother's photo. And I was looking at it and I started to, like, kind of really examine it next to mine. And I was just thinking, like, I was just looking back and forth going, we have the same eyes, same nose, same lips, same ears. And I never really noticed that so much. Yeah, it's just like how much we actually look alike. It's pretty, we look a lot alike. It's funny. I guess that's what's supposed to happen. I guess. I don't know. But you start to realize that kind of stuff the older you get in life. And but it was so weird how it happened. I just was just kind of looking at the ground. I just looked up and it just caught my eye. Like I said, it's always there. I never really pay that much attention to it. I mean, I've looked at it and stuff, but, I was just like, and for some reason it caught my attention completely. And I probably just stared at it for, I would say, a good 2 minutes, which, by the way, is an extremely long time for staring at something on a wall. Trust me. It doesn't seem like a lot when you say 2 minutes, but go and stare at a wall. Have somebody watch you stare at a wall for 2 minutes. It's a lot. It's a long time to look at a wall. But I wasn't like looking at a wall. I was looking at a picture. But to the untrained eye, it would be that I was looking at a wall. I was just staring. I've never had that. I've never done that before. Not like that. Not like that. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. And, but like I said, I'm not going to be sad on this Mother's Day, because I'm just going to try to make it as special as I can for Grandma. And one thing that I really realized, and I want to say this as well, that Mother's Day can be a fantastic day for people. Absolutely. But it can also be an absolute reminder of loss. And people lose mothers for a lot of different reasons. And a lot of people struggle on Mother's Day. So if you are one of those people, know that you're not alone. Know that you suffering in silence isn't just you. There are people all over the world that are missing their mothers this Mother's Day. And I would say that instead of feeling the bitterness, and reflect. Look at old photos. Cry. You can celebrate Mother's Day a lot of different ways. And it's okay. It's okay to feel sad. And it's okay to miss your mother.
Muscles and Mascara, Flex Bicep Emoji, donated $9.99 through Super Chat. I'm always so emotional on Mother's Day, and I am so grateful to have mine with me still. It's tears of happiness that I've been blessed to be a mama. It hits me all the time and overwhelms me.
Thank you again, Muscles, and happy Mother's Day to you. I know, I follow Muscles on social media, and she is a proud mother and a great mother. Same thing with, Kelsey and Samantha. I see your guys' photos of your kids, and I know how proud you guys are of them. And so this day's for you. This day's for you. It'll be a good day. Make it a good day. You don't know how many of them you get. I mean, it's just the facts, and you don't know. You have no idea. But like I said, a lot of people will be missing family members, mothers. I think about people like Miss Christine, and I hope that she makes. I hope that this is a good Mother's Day for her as well, and that she can be around her family. Here's a great one too. The Keister Bunny coming in hot here, saying, I got home from the hospital today frustrated by all my health stuff. I opened the door, and both my adult sons and the dogs were super excited to see me. And I realized how blessed I really am. That's a beautiful thing. And I'll tell you that my boy, Ronnie, the youngest one, came by today and gave Grandma flowers. You don't know how much that means to her. I mean, I'm sure you do, but I thought it was so cool. He's so sweet. Peyton didn't do that, but I'm sure he's just waiting till the last minute. He'll be coming through. But it was so cute, him just showing up like that. So sweet. Beautiful young man. I'm sure Peyton will be here tomorrow. He works at his own pace. But he's great too with that stuff. They're very thoughtful. They're very thoughtful kids. They're not even kids. They're young men. They're young, but they're young men. They're not kids. They're my kids. So I guess they are kids. That's weird how that works. You know, like Keister just said, they're your kids, like your adult kids. Rod says, I went to visit Mum this morning. Mum is an Australian term for mom. I gave her yellow roses and a tub of plain vanilla ice cream, her favorite. Well, that's just a beautiful thing. How kind of you. I'm sure she loved it. Oh yeah, they're my little dudes. Yeah, me too. Well, I miss So I had my grandma on my dad's side, who I was close to, you know, and when she passed away about, I think, 7 or 8 years ago. Renal failure. She was a diabetic. She was 83, I believe. And I miss her a lot. She was a very sweet lady. And I tell you that all the things that we went through with, you know, my parents, and we all look at it from one side. My grandmother, my mom's mom, always made it a point to let us know that my dad's mom suffered a great deal from what happened in our family as well, and that none of it was her fault, and it wasn't. I mean, that's just obvious. She had nothing to do with anything, but she was just the sweetest lady. And it's really weird because my grandfather, her husband, the way that he died, this is a trip too, was that he was breaking up a fight in a bar and somebody shot a bullet in the air and it came down and hit him on the top of his head and killed him. It's like the craziest thing. What a crazy way to go. I mean, it was before I was born, but I think my dad was little. Wasn't that weird? Terrible. And the guy that did it, he went to prison for like 7 years. He didn't even mean to do it. He got out of prison, and then he came and sat with my grandma, and apologized to her. And it's just a really odd story. It was just a very sad, strange story. Let me see here. My mom was, I'll just say, not great. She showed me the ways I didn't want to be as a mother. Started therapy when I was pregnant with my first. Yeah, well, that's another thing. You can learn a lot of lessons from how not to treat others. Yeah, that was a thing that I always grew up thinking was I didn't want to be like my dad. And I wanted to be a better father, somebody who was actually nurturing and caring and didn't scare the bejesus out of their own children. And sometimes I had tried to scare the bejesus out of Peyton, but he wasn't buying it. So I'm going to get really mad here in a second. I'm going to get really mad at you. And then he's like, when? Just let me know, buddy. I was like, you little shit. You little shit. But he never fell for it. He was. I never even had to spank him. They were so like easy. I'm not even against like spanking. I'm just like, I got spanked. I needed it. Trust me. My sister's unaliver stalks me and is supposed to unalive me for a handful of years. All I did was put him in prison. Is he still in prison? That's terrible. Yeah, are you going to get mad now? I'm already mad. Now you better knock it off, young man, before you get the rod. Or is it spare the rod, spoil a child, or whatever it is? I'm bringing the wrath. They were just like, whatever, dude. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they don't take they don't take me seriously either. Ever. I get sad when one of my girls is sick or struggling, but I'm grateful for my capacity for empathy and that I choose to be with and nurture them. Sometimes, like I'm repairing myself. Sorry. My child responds well to the corner, thank God. Do you have a dunce hat too? In our old church, our youth group, like they had a dunce hat, and if you like acted up, they would say you got to go to the corner with the dunce hat, and I was like, what is this bullshit? I'm not wearing this thing. It doesn't match my shoes. What the hell is that? Hold on. Okay, we're good. Reparent. Yeah, I was trying to read it. I was like, man, I'm not very good at reading. I'll do it anyway. Josh, would you like to read the next chapter in class? Not really. But I will. Tehe. It's the. All right, who else wants to read? That's how I got out of it. Or Mr. Gotti, he was just like, I think he appreciated me, but he didn't like, he appreciated me and he tolerated me. But I think I pissed him off all the time. What's that word? What's that word? There is a. All right, next person. That's what he would do. He would just move on. Right after that. He actually told me one time, because he was my 6th grade teacher, and then they actually, here in America, they have this really stupid thing where they have like a 6th grade graduation, which is weird. Like you're being promoted from like 6th grade to 7th grade, right? So it's like a little graduation, but okay. I think it's dumb. Whatever. He told me that if he could, he would hold me back purely on the fact that it would teach me a lesson while he was laughing. But he said, but I'm afraid by next year, you're going to be too big to fit in the desks here. I was like, what the hell does that mean? That's what he said to me on the day of the graduation. And he also broke my trumpet on accident. He was a dick sometimes, but he was kind of funny. We had an epic battle. Mr. Gotti. God, he told me. He didn't break it on purpose. He borrowed it because he wanted to wait. Like, we went to this camp. All right, story time. Story time with Lab After Dark here. Buckle in for a minute, right? So they make a big deal out of 6th grade graduation. And so it's like if for some reason it's like you're, I don't know, graduating high school and going to college. I mean, they make a really big deal out of it. Like, oh, we got to take the 6th graders. We got to take the 6th graders on a trip. So we went to this dumb camp. I hate camping. We went camping at this place called Wolf Creek. There's a bunch of elk and shit out there. That's it. They're just a bunch of elk. There's signs everywhere. Elk crossing, elk crossing. It's like they're just standing in the road. The elks don't actually cross. They do whatever they want. I think they mean elk sometimes will cross, but they need a sign that say, hey, there's elk just sitting in the friggin', they're just in the road for no reason. So you'll be just like waiting for the elk and you're like, honk at them and stuff. And you can't run them over because they're way, way too big. And they're just there. They're big, they're just like elk crossing. Yeah, they're just sitting out there. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. They're just sitting out. They're just wandering in the road in circles and stuff, right? But anyway, so Wolf Creek, elk crossing, middle of nowhere, sucks. Mr. Gotti thinks that it would be funny to wake people up by playing the trumpet, because apparently he used to play the trumpet. And he knew, and don't tell anybody this, but I used to play the trumpet. That's a fact. It just happened, okay? I don't know why. I don't know how it happened, but I did. All right. I had a trumpet. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about getting a pocket trumpet. No joke. So he said, no, it wasn't a band camp. There was just one trumpet. That's it. So he asked if he could borrow my trumpet. Like, that's what he did. Yeah, he's like, can I borrow your trumpet? I was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't really care about it that much. But anyway, so at the camp, I think on the very first day, he was about to use it. He had it sitting on the counter and knocked it off, and he broke the stem. He broke the stem of my trumpet. And I was like, damn, dude, you broke my trumpet. Like, I kind of liked it. I mean, I wasn't that into the trumpet. It wasn't like, you know, I wasn't like impressing. I wasn't setting the world on fire by playing the trumpet. I mean, that's just how it was. But I just played it. I don't know why. Not the stem. That's the best part. Yeah, he broke it, dude. I also had another trumpet. So anyway, and then I remember then that same day they were like, oh, we're going on a nature walk. It wasn't a nature walk. It wasn't, I mean, a nature walk to me is like, you know, 15, 20 minutes. He fixed it. Yeah, he got it fixed. No, I didn't take it. He took it. I gave it to him to take. I didn't bring it. I didn't bring the trumpet. Ow. No, he was cool. Mr. Gotti was cool. We just, you know, he just knocked it off the counter on accident. Like the sweet man that he is. But anyway, so you know, the nature walk. Oh my God, dude, I remember there was this like kid named Johnny Hellman. That was his nickname because he was a psychopath. I can't believe they even let him go on the trip. I can't believe they let this kid walk around without a Hannibal Lecter mask. But he had like put salt. He brought like a salt shaker because he wanted to show us what it would do to banana slugs. Just out there salting banana slugs for no reason. You know. Just had to kick his ass. He was just a jerk. What a psycho, dude. And John Hellman. Peaceful nature walk, and then the trumpet. It was just, yeah. I mean, I wasn't like too bummed out about it, but it was cool though because we got to hang out with the girls more. That was fun. Of course, you know, being a trumpet player. Trumpet players don't get love. And everybody knew that Mr. Gotti had borrowed my trumpet and that he broke it. And everybody made a big deal out of it. Like, dude, I can't believe. No, I didn't have any game. He's like, I can't believe Mr. Gotti broke your trumpet. I play trumpet. I have a Batch Stradivarius trumpet. Yes, I was a band geek. He probably had a Mac. Yeah, he was like, he reminded me of the kid from Toy Story. You know what I'm talking about? Where that little psychopath name was. Who was that kid? That kid sucked. So, that story into this story. I was at a bar one time. I don't think the bar exists anymore. It's called the Boiler Room. And they had like open, like an open stage, you know, for people that wanted to come do, I don't know, whatever they wanted to do, I guess. If you wanted to tell jokes, you get up there and tell jokes. If you want to go up there and play the trumpet, you could go up there and play the trumpet. And so I was in the very, very back of the bar where the smoking room was because I was trying to warm up. Okay. And I was like playing the trumpet. I was warming up. And in my trunk, I had my sheet music and my music stand. So I brought them in and I was like, you know, it was just warming up, getting the old fingy, the old phalanges going, the tiki 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 tiki. You know what I mean? I just had, you know, I could do it. You know, I was getting my fingers warmed up. I was getting my throat warmed up, you know. Yeah. Louis Armstrong. Anyway. So I'm getting ready to go up on stage for my big premiere. And this lady walks up and dumps beer into the top of my trumpet. And I was like, what are you doing? And she says, I hate when the Saints go marching in. Because that's what I was warming up with. And I was like, you son of a gun. So then I took whatever, she was hammered. Yeah, it was completely rude, but she was, I mean, she was what I would consider ossified. You know what ossified drunk is? That's what she was. Yeah, she just. So I knocked her drink off the table and left. Took my sheet music, my trumpet, and my music stand, and I went home. I was pissed. It's like, dude, you treat my trumpet that way. You know what this trumpet's been through? It's been through Wolf Creek Camp. Survived. Yeah, she was not right. It was messed up. She didn't respect the trumpet, dude. I've never been drunk. I don't know. Drink like a fish. Josh, my nan taught me the exact same tune on her piano. There you go, Rod. Look at that. I first learned nan use stickers on the. Well, that's a good way to learn. Yes, I do have that trumpet still. It's in the closet behind me, but I don't play the trumpet anymore. And I can't even remember. I mean, I'm sure I could like squeak out Puff the Magic Dragon or something. Wasn't that good at it. I played a couple different instruments. I played the saxophone. I played the trumpet. I played the drums. I could play some piano, a little bit of guitar. Bass is easy. It's like really stuck in there. It's really, really deep in the closet. You know, forget what I'm saying. I'll pull it out sometime, but it would take me probably 15 minutes to pull it out. Yes, I did. Happy Mother's and Grandmother's Day to you as well. Puff the Magic Dragon, lives by the sea. On in the autumn mist of a land called Galilee. Okay. What do you guys want to do? You want to dash? You guys want to dash? Oh, yeah. Are we dashing? It's up to you guys. We can dash. Rap battles. And
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
Andrew the Giant.
Happy Mother's Day to B. Tim.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I don't know what it's like to be a mother, but I've always wanted to nurse a baby calf.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Come here, little Billy Goat. Bah.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Hey, little Billy Goat, where's your mom?
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Beat him. Get away. Get away from the petting zoo. Little B Tim. I just want to play. I just want to play. Oh man. Get away from there. Every time he's like sneaking back over there. Can you believe Josh said that I tried to have sex with a goat? Ew. What a terrible person. Well, too bad. And I'm only half joking. Bum, bum. Straight to the dome, baby. Macho is snoring like crazy.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Dr. Gary? Who's a horrible person? I don't know. Where do you want me to start? Oh, who beat him is? You don't want to know who he is. Trust me. But you do want to know who T-Rev 757 is. Not only did the charges against her get dropped and people called it fake deeds, Yahoo wrote a whole article about it. Yahoo News decided to write an entire article about it. Yeah, dude, I'll show you right now. Oh, it's too good. Hold on. Yeah, people still read Yahoo News. I don't know why they did it. I have no idea why they did it. Slow news day, I guess.
Mary donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Hit that thumbs up emoji.
Here. I think it was because they said that hashtagging is not like harassment and stuff. I don't know. Sumner. Okay, so yeah, Yahoo News. Sumner County grand jury decides not to indict YouTuber who's covering the case of a missing teen. It's crazy. Sumner County grand jury has decided not to indict a YouTuber who had been accused.
Rochelle Sean donated $19.
Thank you.
$99 through Super Chat.
Yeah, appreciate that. It's very kind of you. A Sumner County grand jury has decided not to indict a YouTuber who had been accused of violating orders of protection against the family of the missing teen. Andra Griffin, also known as Bullhorn Betty, created social media content about missing Sumner County teen Sebastian Rogers' case, gained national attention. Several of his family members claim that Griffin stalked and harassed them. Griffin's trial had been put on pause due to threats made against the bench, but was ultimately but the grand jury ultimately declined to indict Griffin because they did not believe there was enough evidence. With no indictment, the criminal case against Griffin will not move forward. Now, I don't know. See, I don't know personally. I don't think that changes the protective order, but yeah, she's not going to jail for violating anything. I just thought it was funny that
Noel donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Wow.
Wow. Which is, yeah, anyway. So, but I kept hearing from everybody, and that's what everybody, oh, that's fake. It's fake. That she's lying. She's lying. Well, I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it to me. Looks real. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably. I didn't really listen. I don't really care. I'm sure they're pissed off. Who? I don't know who raged. I'm sure that they were pissed. I still saw them like talking shit, but rage? I don't know. Who raged? I don't know. Who raged? I didn't watch. I'm sure that they were pissed. I'm sure B Tim laid a bunch of eggs. Was he? I wonder if he was pissed about it. I'll have to go find out. Oh, dude, they're so obsessed with her. Look at that photo, dude. It's like that. You know what this photo reminds me of? Remember when Snoop Dogg was on trial, and he like had to stand up in front of the jury. Let me see if I can find that one. Hold on. She reminds me of Snoop Dogg. Let me see. There's a photo that really reminds me. Like that's for some reason. Murder was the case. Did I miss something? No, nobody missed anything. It's just, I mean, I don't care. I just don't care. I don't know. Like I said, people care too much about stuff that doesn't involve them. We're just messing around. We're just hanging out. All right. Skipping frames again. I mean, Dr. Gary says, let me see if I understand. Typically, when people start a sentence like that, Dr. Gary, they don't. Some person who utilizes a bullhorn was charged with something, but it was dropped. And in your opinion, she resembles a constantly cannabis intoxicated musician. That is a very, very shallow and reduced description of the great Snoop D-O-double-G, the Dogfather himself. But yes, that their court photos look similar, like the way that they're standing. Not, I get it, she's black or he's black and she's white. But yeah, kind of. In a way, yes. Sort of. Well, that doesn't matter in today's day and age, Kelsey. How dare you? One's a male and one's a female. How dare you assume? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No assuming. Can the fucking thing just crash already? So some are unsure of who Bullhorn Betty is. I guess. I don't know. That's so funny. All right, where's that Keebler? Dude, look at this. Look at this thumbnail, and I don't know. This isn't so much Snoop, but it's fun. That's the I'm not going to jail face. I've been worried about going to jail for a while, but I'm not going to jail. Look. That's funny shit. Look at that thumbnail. Oh man. That is funny. No, I think that's the green screen. She's like, I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. People should absolutely go to jail for things that they should. Like I said, I don't have an opinion about it. I could care less. But if it makes certain people pissy, that's funny. That's all that matters to me. Why are we? Macho, you're loud. 26%. Yeah, she has like a green screen. Well, she used to at least. Okay, so let me take a quick break. I'm going to check on my grandmother. Make sure that she's okay, and then we will proceed. We'll do a little dash. This is for you, Deeds.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't usually
Lab
play the
After
intro.
Dark is starting shortly.
It's not tinkle time. Stop telling people that I'm going pee. I'm not going pee, so it looks like you are. I'm not going to tinkle. Stop calling it tinkle.
Lab After Dark is starting soon. after dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you open that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing big ruckus instead?
Rant after dark starts now.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. It's the wrong one. All right. Where's that dipshit at? It's a Funko, Josh, is what it is. Oh yeah, interview room tomorrow. Make sure to hit that notification. Here we go. Trigger warning. Here comes a garden gnome. Yeah, everything came out fine. I actually did end up going pee, to be honest with you. I didn't think I had to go.
Ran into, that's funny though. I did run into Seth Rogers right in his workplace. Homie came out.
Why does it sound like that? I knew I forgot something. I mean, I didn't anticipate going pee, okay? That's it. That's all I'm saying. It's not that big of a deal. I didn't think I was going. If I had to go, I would have just, if I knew that I had to go, I would have said, yeah, I have to go pee. I don't have a problem telling you I gotta go pee. Yeah. Sometimes I drink coffee. Coffee makes me pee. Sometimes. Okay.
Stuff I like. Hold you with now. I said, hold you with my arms that I'm gonna do it. I'm really here.
Does that sound bad? Yeah, you're supposed to go pee. It's good for you.
Yeah, baby, I'm well, I have a gun, and I'm definitely allowed to carry what is mine. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, I think we already heard this one.
Like that, you don't have to fight back.
All right, he's listening to Ludacris. Was there? This is a 50-second live.
He's out of here. You heard? Hold up, ambulance. Know what I mean? Look. You know what I'm saying?
Come here.
What's up? 718, huh? Alright, I'm back. Don't worry.
Macho's got to go pee too. God dang it. Ooh.
Zera maricón.
That look that he gives the camera always makes me laugh.
Zera maricón. Alright, hold up. So what I'm gonna do is take it off that one, right?
Didn't he call me fat? Hold on. I'm going to play this. I'm going to let Macho out for a second.
And then we'll go back to here like this. Ugh, I'm ready to go lift, bro.
Actually, never mind.
Gara sus.
Oh. Stomach.
Okay, here we go. But the one thing I do want to do is take this off like that. And, you know,
what?
fix that. I bet you that's a lot better because I switched. I went on the pro. I was like, screw this. There's no more of this. You know? But this one ain't gonna stick though. That's the only thing that sucks. Man. So you know what? Boy. There we go. Alright, I fixed it. Should be good.
So this will be good.
You know?
I'm not even going to pre-read it. I'm just going to listen.
Muscles and Mascara, Flex Bicep Emoji, donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to be amazed that these people really do walk among us. Protect yourselves.
Should be good.
Thank you, boss.
Maricon. I can see now. Like, I actually can see, you know? No hiccups. Every time that I get up on this bitch, boy. Lay it down like, no. I'm a good boy.
I think the next time that you order food, this could be your chariot.
Yeah, like, let me say it. I'm about to go off. You're the only woman that I think about.
Sativa.
I love you, baby, no matter what happens. You. Hold up.
Muscles and Mascara, Flex Bicep Emoji, donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Wait a minute. Can't wait to go lift? Let's bench it out, T-Rev. My money is on me.
Oh, yeah. There's no way.
Who was that?
There's no way
The Danny Glover con.
that he could outlift you, Muscles. There's not a chance.
Are you kidding me? Oh.
Thank you, Kelsey.
All right, we're good now. Where are we going, though?
Ooh, goal reach. That's very kind of you guys. I appreciate
This
it.
is whack. This camera. I don't like the positioning. Cut?
You don't like the position.
That's actually good right there.
Kelsey donated
Because
$5 through Super
I need
Chat.
to go over here. I can't go this way? Come on. So what do you mean? It's a similar arrival time. I can see chat though. That's good. You said it sounds all squeaky. What does?
I don't know if he's living in his car. It's possible.
What, this delivery gigante? That? Boop, 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 boop. Hold up, bro. Like, what is going on with this weird snap? There we go. Damn, like this thing.
How does this guy call me fat when he has like he's got knockers? Like he has buddy knockers. like he could absolutely nurse a baby deer back to health.
I don't know what it is. I might need to just put more data on it, right? I feel like I'm going up a roller coaster.
Like if there were some orphan, like if there were like some orphan pigeons or something, like he could make them. He could make them whole.
You said, I'm excited. DoorDash finally emailed me to sign up to be a Dasher, so now I'm waiting for the background check approval, which I have a perfect record. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Wrapping paper in the back of his car.
It's all about, you know.
Does he actually do it?
When it comes to DoorDash, it's about your market. You don't let nobody try to tell you how your market's ran. You hear me? Every market's different out here. You know? Like I have a lot of, I got good days, like $300 to $500, you know, minimum, because you got to mix in the right shit. Like for instance, Rody, go knock out a $75 delivery in one go in 1 hour. That's $75 an hour, right? Make it make sense. Talk about making sense. It makes a lot of sense. What is going on? Thank you. You said thank you. You're welcome. What's going on, Penrose? Long time no see. What's going on, Maria? Shout out to Maria in the building.
Shout out Maria.
Well, they said I won't come in online. They're tripping. Oh, who says who? Who's stopping me from coming on?
Me.
Whoever wrote that on Facebook, it didn't show your name, but I seen it. They said you weren't come online no more. What do you mean? Who said that?
Me.
They got you. I don't know who they're talking. They must be talking about somebody else. The fuck would I not come online for?
Because you're a chicken shit. That's why.
Because they have a problem with their life?
Nope. It's
Come
not.
on, man. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Come on now.
He wanted to say it. He wanted to say it.
You know? I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Sing it now. Can you sing it? Oh, I gotta go left. I keep the bad with no gun. Yeah, let me go. Let me get it. Come on now. That's how you gotta do it.
I'm not sure.
I don't
Probably.
care about shit, you know? I don't care. I don't care about nothing but my son, my kids. How about that?
Nice. Good for you.
Get lost. Get lost. The only thing that sucks is, man, never mind saying that.
Trust me, I'm in the Nashville market.
You turn that shit off.
He's in, and you're not making
Yeah.
$300-400 a day minimum.
So what?
Minimum?
Yo, you need to sign up for DoorDash, Roadie, VHO.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Minimum. Oh, here we go. Cruising through the streets. I'm dashing on my grind. Got my moves out. Man, I'm feeling so refined. Orders coming in. I'm the top dasher, bro. Dropping off the food. Watch my hustle. Let it flow. He does have moves.
What else? Shipped. Also, there's one where you can run them all. Instacart. You want to run all of them Johns. All of them jams. I don't care about haters. To be honest with you, I don't care about no haters. Haters are haters. You're going to always have haters. I'll address them when I step in the booth. You know what I mean? I address the haters when I step in the booth. I'm about to find a studio.
I'll address them when I step in the booth. Oh man, he's gonna lay down some hot tracks. That's what's gonna happen here. In the booth.
Studio around this bitch, the best one.
He's always talking about how he's gonna get into a studio and never does. You don't even need a studio. You can do it at your house. Oh wait. Does he have step in the booth? Is he still living with that girl?
I'm gonna go record some shit. I got something.
Oh no. Dr. Gary chiming in here. There once was a man from Alabama who found himself tossed in the slammer. When asked what he'd done, the judge said, for one, you murdered a shrink with your grammar.
People are gonna be surprised. They'll be like, damn, that's you? Yeah, that's me. That's how I'm feeling.
What the hell was
I've been
that?
good.
What was that noise? Did anybody hear that? Yeah, Boof messed around with something. Did anybody hear that noise?
I've been good. 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 I'm feeling. I've been.
Nobody that's ever made that sound has been good.
Good.
Nobody.
You know? I've been good.
God, he's smoking a cigarette in the car.
I've been good. I've been catching DUIs, not being drunk. Imagine getting a full-blown DUI, right? And you're not drunk, you're not high, you're not anything.
Yeah.
I swear it's crazy, right?
Yep.
I'm about to go smoke that shit in court. I'm my own lawyer.
Oh my God.
About to make that video.
This is gonna be the best.
I'm my own lawyer. Call me Bruce Rivers.
Catching DUI.
Like the Daddy Glover kind. Imagine getting, for real though, imagine getting a DUI and you weren't doing shit but sleeping. Dude woke you up, said suspicion of DUI, woke you up and started making you do tests when you're half asleep. It's
I mean, they have a legitimate way to tell if you were driving under the influence. I mean, his tits are popping right now. For somebody who decided to call me fat, like he's got headlights going big time, Randy.
crazy. That's what they take my boy. Give me a breathalyzer before you're accusing me.
But they can prove that if you're, you have to.
You better take my blood, give me a breathalyzer. You better do everything, because I'm sober as a goat right now, partner. You got me fucked up.
Well, you could be sober as a goat right now, but if you weren't sober as a goat when they stopped you,
You just trying to get his quota up, that's all. But it's all right though. I'm telling on him. When I go see the judge, I'm telling on this fucking officer. He's a little, that officer was a dickhead.
I'm telling on him.
Straight up. Man, and this is the problem with America, is that a lot of these officers are fucking assholes. For
Yeah,
real. They take the
That's the problem. Dude, his boobs are getting bigger by the second.
badge to power, right? And that's exactly what homeboy did. He wanted to get some type of secured quote. He's trying to meet his quota, period. It's for somebody who was sober as a fucking goat and sitting.
Is sober as a goat, is that a saying? I mean, I know he said it, but is it an actual saying?
There telling you that, and literally you refused to give me a fucking breathalyzer. Then I had to tell you to tell me my Miranda rights. Yeah, bro, you definitely abusing your power, homeboy.
Why would you tell him that you have to read him? You have to be read your Miranda rights. I would keep that to myself, and then bring it out in court. You're a shitty lawyer.
You just didn't think I was that smart. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna beat that. Watch, mark my words. There's no way. I would never say guilty to no charge that I didn't do. And guess what? Going in that bitch and saying no, not guilty. Let's take it to trial. Let's take it to trial.
You're gonna go to trial over a DUI. Oh, we're getting the body cam footage. There's no question about it. I'm getting that body cam footage. Matter of fact, we'll get a hold of it this week. Well, we'll inquire about it this coming week. But yes, we are absolutely getting body cam footage.
You think you got?
He said that we could, so we'll do it.
Let's take
You think that I don't want to see that? Oh, I want to see that.
it to trial, bro, because I was sober as a goat, and the blood results will show that. It will make you look fucking stupid. I would be surprised if they dropped this shit. In a gun charge? Like, get the fuck out of here. I can carry a gun if I want to. This is Tennessee. I'm not banned from carrying no damn gun. I could carry 2 double Glocks in both fucking right side. My right and left side. What's up? A gun charge. They hit me with a gun charge and a DUI, bro. I was down. I'm beating that shit.
Dude, I mean, he could potentially be going to prison. A gun charge and a DUI? A gun charge is a huge felony.
That's all I gotta say. And they can play this in court if they want to. I don't give a fuck. I'm beating that. These cops are ignorant as fuck. And that's
I don't know if he is, but he's charged with one right now.
the reason why I say fuck the police, because half of them are ignorant ass, crooked goofballs. And I don't give a shit. Fuck them.
New word of the day, Trev Gender.
There's good ones too. Shout out to the good police officers that actually do their fucking job, like the one who pulled me over for having my brights on. Shout out to that dude, because he was nice. At least he came up and get, you know, was asking, you had your brights on, what's going on? As long as you don't have no warrants.
But I don't know. I mean, they charged him with a gun charge. I mean, they have to have there's got to be a reason for it. Maybe it was tucked into his waist. I don't know.
We'll get you back on the road.
You can't, I don't think that you can have a gun while you're drunk, but I'm not sure. Or under the influence of let me see. So it says it is almost always a crime to carry a firearm while under the influence of alcohol or any controlled substances. There you go. Yeah, he was sleeping with his brights on. I mean, he's an absolute mess.
Here's my license officer. Here's that. No warrants. Boom. I mean, I get it. I understand. Like, if there's something legitimately there, then there's something legitimately there. But when you're throwing charges like DUIs on somebody who's not even under the influence. There ain't no sound. You're telling me there's no sound. My mind, not even under the air. Do not disturb. Thank you. Come on, bro. Really? 1, 2, 3. But seriously though, a straight up DUI for nothing. It wasn't even fucked up. Literally, I got charged with a DUI not even fucking being under the influence. That is blowing my mind right now. It still blows my mind that they even allowed that shit. You said no.
Never heard of
there ain't
somebody
no
getting...
sound. You're telling me there's no sound. Is that what you're saying? Hold up. Can you hear me?
I've never actually heard of somebody getting a DUI that wasn't under the influence. I mean, I'm sure it's happened before, but I doubt that it would happen to somebody like
I said, I'm taking that shit to trial.
Taking it to trial.
If they think that I'm going to plead out to something I didn't do, you got me fucked up. I'll take that shit to the jurors. And I'll sit there and look them jurors right in their face. And tell them, this officer is power hungry. Straight up. That's exactly what he was. A power hungry judge. That wanted to just he wanted to get his quota. Point blank, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I mean, they pull people over, and if they're drunk, they're drunk, or if they're high, they're high. There's no way to get your quota up if you find somebody that's under the influence.
But then there's a lot of crooked little bastards like that. Or at least I feel they're crooked. Yeah, go up around. Let me put those on. That's exactly why I got a vest. You got sound now? But I just burnt myself right in the eye.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it's been said forever that there are quotas that cops have to get, like they have to write a certain amount of speeding tickets or, you know, I don't know, infraction. I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. No clue. If not true, I mean, it doesn't surprise. I didn't think it was, but
This is a decent delivery joint. It just needs the, hold on, let me go down here. I gotta go through here. You good?
it's just a
I'm
common
just
thing that
checking,
people
homie.
say.
What up, Leisure? He said he should have done a breathalyzer. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude's tripping.
I've
He
never
thinks
looked
because he
into
found
it.
medicine of mine, Xanax. He thinks because he found emergency Xanax of mine that's like 2-3 months old that I do not take every day. I take as needed an emergency panic attack, and if I take a Xanax, if I
Oh no. He had a Xanax in the car. He's just telling he's going to be the worst lawyer ever. He had a Xanax in the car.
do happen to take one, I don't of mine that's like 2-3 months old that I do not take every day. I take Xanax of
Holy
mine that's
shit.
like 2-3 months old that I do not take every day. I take as needed an
They can arrest you for having Xanax. Yes, they can. Yeah, absolutely.
emergency panic attack, and if I take a Xanax, if I do happen to take one, I don't drive. Who the fuck would drive on Xanax?
So he was on a Xanny.
Most certainly not me. I'm more responsible than that.
Even if he has a prescription, he can't drive while he's on it.
I'm not about to drive on.
Now, if he doesn't have it in the bottle, then he's in trouble for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, if I had it, it's because I had Xanax in my book bag and it's under my name, which it is. I don't, you know, I get my shit legit because I do have a panic disorder and I could show that. It's easy to prove. I already got my papers printed out for that too. They're tripping. I was sleeping at the store for 6 hours. Listen, 6 hours. I lost the key fob. I was waiting for Enterprise across the street to finish up or to open up in the morning, right? And literally got woken up to this cop. This is 6 hours after I done passed out in the car. Like I'm like, damn, if I drive off anymore, the vehicle might shut off, right? And so I was just like, I'm just gonna wait across the street. So I sat and waited, and then I took a nap. 6 hours later, I'm getting woke up by a cop accused of being under the influence. And I'm looking at him like, bro, I'm out here working. I'm grinding for my family to keep my family above water. You're over here harassing me saying that I'm drunk. Or fucking under the influence. Under the influence of what? You know? Like, I'm not under the influence of anything. Matter of fact, sleeping because I've been working 2 days straight. Taking a nap.
All right, I have a question. Why would anybody that lives in a house that's in town, in the market that he said he's in, sleep in a car for 6 hours if you're either not high or homeless?
I just been grinding, man.
Or both?
I grind my ass off. I'm a workaholic. Trust me, I ain't took a day off since March 13th. And I don't plan on it. I plan on going for the rest of the year.
When was this, March 14th?
All right, here we go. I'm here. All right, buddy. Yeah, I didn't ask that. Not the Danny Glover kind. Maricon. Bet. All right, hold up 1 second. It is crazy. That cop would have pissed me off. He definitely pissed for sure. But it's all good. I'll have that talk with the judge. When I see judge,
I love it. Hold on. Hold on. I got to say that again. When I see Judge, I'm telling. Yeah, that's all his stuff in the back. Like, that's his stuff.
I'll talk. He definitely pissed for sure, but it's all good. I'll talk. I have that talk with the judge. When I see Judge, but it's all good. I'll talk. I have that talk with the judge. When I see Judge,
When you see Judge, you're fudged. Oh yeah, he's gonna be the judge's favorite.
I'm gonna stop scaring everyone away now, okay? We're gonna stop it. All right, we're gonna stop scaring everyone away,
Yeah, we
okay,
could've
y'all?
Those glasses crack me up.
Next. Damn, I forgot one. I kind of want to go back.
If you wear glasses like that and you are not like a baseball player or in the Tour de France, basically you're doing the world a favor by telling everybody how big of a douchebag you are by wearing those.
No, I don't kind of want to go back. I am going back. I sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. Please don't hurt me. Say that to the dog. It's 12. What up? Why didn't it tell me that, bro? Hold up. Why didn't it tell me that? Y'all are keeping me company, though. What's going on? We're going to get into some topics, though. I got some stuff I want to talk about for sure. For sure. I got something. A few things. A little gotta contans. What you said, going back to Cali? I don't think so. I am going back to Cali. How'd you know?
What the hell is he wearing?
How'd you know? I have to stop scaring away everybody. You know what I mean?
Well, Jeremy, is he though? Is he an actual addict? I mean, he did just get hit with the charge. There's no question about that. But I mean, I don't feel sorry for the guy.
Coming out with a pair.
And he's one that I don't feel sorry for. Just the shit that he's done and said, and no, he's just the things that he said publicly about his kids and whatever. I don't have any sympathy for the guy. I hope that he gets his life together. Promise you. I would hope. I got no malice. I just don't feel bad for him.
Boy, I'm actually about to be back to where I was when I
also don't feel bad for my cousin who is a complete drug and alcohol riddled human either. It hurts it does hurt, but you know, he's had a lot of chances in life and he gets them every single day.
I was young. Ooh, boy, I'm telling you, when I hit Planet Fitness after I'm done with this route, ooh, I'm gonna have me a good one. I'm gonna have me a good.
Oh, so does Planet Fitness have showers? I would think most gyms do, but I don't know. Do they have showers? Yeah, so that's what he's doing. He's going to shower at Planet Fitness.
Good fucking workout. I'm gonna get me a little green. I think I'm gonna go get a green shake and then hit that bitch right after the green shake. Give me a kale. What do I want in that? I want like a super green though. It's got to be super green. It's got to be super green. You know, I need to stay back into what's up, Donna? I gotta stay in shape. I'm not trying to get out, you know? You know what I mean about these that fat fucking prick. Go fucking work out, get rid of them tits, you know? You're getting fucking big, guy. What do you mean? I weigh 148 pounds. I mean, I lost a lot of weight. They said, what's your diet, Red? I said, Coke. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola and Starburst. It's the good stuff, y'all. And not the Danny Glover kind. Body gone. Alright. You said what now? Trev, what? Good to see you. Nice to see you too, my friend. I'm gonna do something that nobody else has done though.
I don't know.
And I'm not gonna say it because somebody will try to steal my idea.
I don't know if he's high or not.
I am. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna say it because nobody's got the balls. Go ahead, steal it. And if we see it, we're gonna be like, man, G said it first. I am going to dash. And I'm gonna do every app all the way across the United States. I'm gonna go from one end to Cali.
So he's not gonna just be fucking up the orders in his neighborhood. He's gonna mess them up all across America. Sorry for the F.
And back. I'm telling you, watch. I just need somebody to film me the whole entire time. Whoever decides to film me, you will be taken care of. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. No preference. At least you gotta be able to hold a camera, and you gotta be able to be a night owl and stay up. At least a little bit. Especially if I'm having it professionally edited, which I am going to. I'm gonna show people. I'm gonna give them an inside look of doing this for a living, but do it across the nation. See if we can make it to across the nation and back. Do you make enough money to, for food, etc.? I don't know. I gotta figure out exactly the idea, but you'll see.
What's there to figure out? It's that you want to drive from one end of the nation to the next while door dashing. So what do? You stop in every, I'm going to stop in every major city. It sounds like a horrible idea. I mean, and I doubt that it would work, but it does not, it sounds stupid.
And then do some shit along the way too, like stop at some places, some murder scenes or some.
Oh, great!
I don't know.
Some murder scenes.
Fucking murder scenes. Oh my god, this guy's a fucking crazy kid, man.
You're not a kid.
Turn that shit off. It's garbage. Stay strong. I'm feeling great. You said you have to.
All right, you guys, I have an idea. And I don't want to say this out loud because I don't want anybody to steal it, but I think, I don't want to give too many details, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign up on all the apps, all the delivery apps, and deliver all across, from one side of America to the next. And then maybe stop at some places and some murder scenes.
Take certain courses to get your CCW. Nah, not in Tennessee. You ain't gotta do that shit. You can carry a gun. You can carry your gun if it's legal. You can carry, at least according to my lawyer and according to
You don't have a lawyer.
Maybe where you're at. Thank you. Appreciate you, boss. My man said, beep. Boy, you some horn beepers up in here, man, in Tennessee.
Yeah, nobody needs to know.
Some horn beepers.
That's what I'm gonna. It is a great idea. But don't
Always
tell.
have haters.
Oh shit.
I'll
Oh no. I mean, I got a widow's peak too, but god dang. This ain't look shaming. I'm just saying that is a strong. That's not even a widow's peak. That's a married peak. That's it till death do us part. We're together forever. As a dearly beloved, we are here.
Most states open carry, but not California. Yeah, nah. I get that. California is real heavy. California is not joking. It's all good though. Brody. Brody, where's it at, Brody? Brody got a
dearly beloved.
Brody, you know? Pull up. You got a gangster ass mailman. You got a gangster ass mailman pulling up to my damn house with a widow's peak hanging up the side of his fucking head.
Oh my. Oh, my eye hurts.
Ass mailman pulling up to my damn house with a widow's peak hanging up the side of his fucking head. Pull up, Brody. Bro.
It's a widow's bluff. It's a widow's summit.
Brody got a roadie, you know? Pull up. You got a gangster ass mailman. You got a gangster ass mailman pulling up to my damn house with a widow's peak hanging up the side of his fucking head. I'm just joking. Alright. Look at the channel though. 6666 across the board. I've been seeing 666 a lot, and then I see 666 on this bitch. It's crazy. Not the Danny Glover con. How are you doing, T? Good. Very good.
It's the Black Widow Summit.
We be riding, we be rolling, we be spitting dope.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. It'll be worth it. I guess I could go back, but hold on. Just give me a second.
Fuck with me, getting snorted like a coke.
It'll be worth it.
Do you have contacts in? No, I don't have contacts in. Those are my eyes. I get asked that all the time out here. Seriously, I don't know why people ask me that out here. I've gotten that asked more times out here than anywhere. You got contacts in? No. No contacts in here.
Nobody asked you.
Apparently, I don't have contacts in there. No contact. You know? I need to make a turn. I gotta deliver this joint.
No, he never stopped.
I was already here, bro.
You talking about me?
I feel bad.
I don't either.
Because then I forgot it. You said I carry a taser? What's up, Jeff? What's up, Jeff? I keep a bad. Look at my nose on.
Right, here we go. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh no. What have I done?
Uh-oh.
I gotta go to bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
Oh man. Oh my Lord. Oh man. That's fun. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you guys for being here.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Oh my Lord. Lisa, what's up? It could be in a creepy way. It's all good.
After dark, it starts.
Right.
Well, you open that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing the eruption together?
Live After Dark starts now.
Hi, Archie. Hi, Archie. Hi, Archie. Arch the bow.